Hello all my YouTube fans, how are you today? Well, thank you for tuning in today's vlog. If you're wondering what I'm doing today, I would like to do a update / review on my stereo equipment and see what I have added and what I have changed over time on the system itself. Now, of course, it is a vintage, pretty old equipment, but it still works today, and I like taking care of my electronic equipment. And what I'm going to show you is some of the features of how everything works with the actual stereo receiver and how I control it by having separated units. Now, yes, you can buy all in one unit. You don't have to buy separated pieces, but to me, I think if one thing fails, you have to replace the whole thing anyways. It's easier to take out the one piece of equipment and replace it with something different. Now, of course, you've seen this before, but I just want to give you more of a heads up on what has changed. And let's go ahead and get to it. I'm going to show you all the different pieces and why I chose this route instead of buying a all-in-one stereo system. Let's go ahead and show you what I mean. Here you have a turntable. It's a nice turntable. It works perfectly fine. It has some kind of issues. I need some new belts for it because the platter doesn't always spin properly. Now, down here, this is the main system here. If you're curious of what's the names are, there is the names right there. This is a nice system. I truly like this head unit. It works perfectly fine. Down here is my switch box, my iPod, Bluetooth, Rocketfish receiver, JVC Tape Player. It's a double. It's a recorder. I think the B is the recorder on this one, and this one is just the player. Down below here is the DVD player. That's the name. Sony 5 disc player and Magnavox 5 disc player. This one's a little picky. This one doesn't like to play CDs that much. I mean, I cleaned the eyes and everything on it. It's just so dang picky. I may actually take this one out completely. And of course, my floor speakers, and 2 bookshelf speakers. Before I get into the testing of my equipment, first of all, this is how I have it all set up. Just the standard switch box. It mostly controls this, and this unit. Now the other 2 units, like the record player is connected here, and the Bluetooth receiver is also connected up. Now, I don't know what's what on this system. What it's going to go ahead and turn the volume down, and what it's going to go ahead and push play. See if it's actually going to work or anything. But it seems to work pretty nice for old vintage stereo. And of course, how do I have everything hooked up to the switch? I'm going to go ahead and show you that as well. And first of all, this is just my equipment, okay? I can add and take away a lot of different things if I want. For everybody who doesn't quite understand how audio equipment works on most receivers, and this is why I'm kind of showing you the different ways you can hook up different external switches if you kind of run out of inputs on your main stereo system. Now, if you're curious on what all this is, these are called all C jacks. You have your right and your left. Means the white is the left and the red is the right. Now, of course, this one here, it's a little thicker. This one goes directly to the receiver over here. And this is a very nice setup. I only have 4 inputs right now and 1 output. Okay, because that's what this switch is controlling. The tape deck and the L13 CD players down there. Now, let's go to the actual main unit and let's show you what type of connectors do I have on the back. There's everything connected from the switch to the main head unit itself. Now, not all my devices are connected to this. Everything else is connected to the switch because I don't have a lot of inputs on this. I have a photo in, an auxiliary in, a record and play inputs here. Over here, that's about it. Over here, we also have the antenna input as well for the FM and AM. And we have this, don't know what this is, but it's like an antenna, I guess. And of course, we have my A and B speaker terminals right here are connected over here, left and right. The fuses are the exact same for the left and right for both A and B speakers. The main input fuse, the main power input AC, output AC, and a modified BCN antenna connection. Of course, I can take that off and change any type of antenna I choose to put on it, indoor or outdoor. And this is how everything somewhat works on this stereo. Of course, the sticker wires are coming from the switch and into the RC jacks. A very closer look at the back of the receiver for you kind of see what I'm doing. All these different inputs and outputs. Everything seems to work perfectly fine on this old stereo. Now, if you trace this wire here, and you come over here, it's connected to this cable. Now, what about the rest of these? Well, the rest of these are only connected to these different devices down below. Now, because this is a switch box, this is powered by its own AC, and this is connected out directly to this main system on the input side. Now, you can only play one unit at a time. You can't play everything at once on your vintage stereo equipment. Now, can anybody tell me, what is this? I have no idea. Is it some type of antenna, or is it some type of choke thing for the antenna, I guess? Not 100% sure. But it is a nice old audio system. Alright, and all my YouTube fans, this is all I can explain about my stereo equipment, on how it works, and how everything hooks up directly from the switch to the head unit itself, and why everything plays perfectly fine. Now, this is a completely all analog system, except for a couple items I have put on. Bluetooth is a newer technology. This is analog. These are mostly digital CD players, but converted to analog audio. But, like I said, I don't know what else I can show you, or what else I can add to this equipment. Everything is totally maxed out to its peak of inputs and outputs. But, if you guys are brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below Please like, please share. Peace out. Bye guys and girls. We'll hopefully see you in the next vlog. Do yourself a favor. No mean comments. I will delete them or block all the comments again.